Well, it's the end of the quarterfinals. I'm joined by PVPStejos, who unfortunately will not be advancing on to the semifinals, but did get a ton of love from the crowd today. People were chanting Albus Nox throughout all three games. Did you hear that on stage? Were you able to get that?
Yes, we heard it very loud actually. So before the game, we also asked it to make the white noise a little bit louder because the voice of crowd could interrupt our game.
Right.
Because we couldn't hear each other actually at the first.
Yeah. So much love from the crowd. What did it feel for you, or how did it feel for you to get so much support from the audience here in Chicago?
It's great, and it's also, as I think, illustrates the things that League of Legends people a little bit are tired of all the teams that every year almost the same people grow into the top 8, top 4, and Korean finals.
Yeah.
People were looking for heroes that we couldn't become, but maybe Forg1ven and Jankos and squad will be the saviors of Europe.
Maybe indeed. It would be exciting to see how well they can do against Samsung. For you guys, yeah, you said people are tired of the same old teams. Do you think we should maybe ban SKT and Samsung and some of these other teams from ever showing up at Worlds, and then maybe you guys can always come in and become the popular guys?
No, I don't think that the bans of some teams are actually pretty solid. You can ban out SKT.
Yeah.
And Rox Tigers and Samsung. These guys will make another company with another nickname, with another people, and new Korean players will again beat the other regions. It's not about something like exactly these people are good. Every year there is some kind of exit of Korean players from the Korean region to the other region, to China and NA and Europe, but every time a new people who rise, who get better, who work harder, they get to the finals each year.
Now, for you guys, it's interesting to me because as I was hearing the crowd cheer for you, I thought it was fantastic that people didn't really know, no offense, who you guys were 3 weeks ago, and yet you had so much love here. And I think a lot of people will still be really invested in your team. Do you expect to continue on with this roster and continue to compete next year?
It's a question to our manager because in Russia maybe captain means a lot, but not a manager. I can't manage all these things. I think that if people from our region, our team, won't leave the region, I think we may leave pretty the same. Maybe some changes, maybe not. It depends not even on my desires.
Yeah.
I think actually that it's not you need to become better as a region. You don't need to import all the players from Korea and hope that they will boost you or carry you.
Yeah.
I think that you need to raise your own talents to make your own teams because look at the quarterfinals, look at the top 8. Did China manage with Korean imports to win a full Korean team once? No. Did other regions? No. It's not about importing good players. I think that even Faker gets imported to NA for a unreally big amount of cash.
Yeah.
I don't think he gonna carry alone all the region or any other region because the idea of Korea is not that there are some talents that carries the Korea. It's about coaches, it's about mentality, it's about same language. I think that it's much better to play when all the people talk in the home language, maybe as our team, because we're all talk in Russian. So it's Korean mentality, Korean unity. When I see how Korean team works together, how they spend time, what kind of emotions do they feel walking around as a team, it's making me amazed and pretty surprised. And really that maybe other regions need to send some spies to the Korean region and inspect, and some detectives who will learn what does the Korean teams actually do.
Yeah. Maybe we'll send in some EU and North American operatives somehow and check it out. Also wanted to ask you about Jankos, because you guys were talking right before these interviews a little bit, and I was curious what your conversation was about.
Well, we were talking about the game. Why did he got that success? What what is the idea of their play versus us. I wanted to know some mistakes, some how to become us better, how did they prepare for us, and what did he feel like playing versus me, and what was his ideas to play versus me. So I'm still wasn't passionate about the game, and you can lose quarterfinals, but it doesn't mean that you need to go and drink a lot of beer and oh, I don't want to know anything. Lose is still part of League of Legends. After loses, you learn. After wins, you celebrate.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Is there? What are you guys going to do now?
Well, I think finally we will reach some kind of bar or restaurant in the late evening to spend time. Maybe some of the teams will go to sleep earlier because we're all tired. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm giving you an interview. I will make a plan after that.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Is there anything that you would like to say to any of the fans out there?
Well, I really wanna say that HTK, I told that before in my actually previous interview, but that's all I'm gonna say now because HTK are the honorable opponents. They were better than us. That's why they beat us. They respected us. They prepared for us, and they beat us. Cheer for them, guys. They are the only West, and I will cheer for them. And when they will be in New York, and maybe I'm home, and even in the late night, I will open their games and cheer from all the heart for them.
Very good. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing them play as well. And thank you so much for competing in Worlds this year. It was truly a pleasure to see your team make history. So it was super cool for me personally. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things Worlds here at Yahoo Esports.
Goodbye, guys.